So, Groucho,
Yeah.
you've been asking a lot to come on this show lately, and so I'm going to grant you that request. Again,
Thank you.
you said you have some personal news of yours, like an announcement you want to share.
I do. In 2028, I, Groucho Marx, am running for president.
Why are you running for president?
Why not?
You know, I'll give in on this idea of yours. Why are you running for president?
Because I want to be president of the United States. Duh.
I get that, but what? You know what? I'll take you seriously in this. What are your policies?
My what?
Your policies. Like, why would people vote for you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what they are?
Yeah.
Well, can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
What are your policies?
First and foremost, all ventriloquist dummies eat for free.
Ventriloquist dummies eat for free?
Yeah,
Where?
everywhere.
That doesn't seem very economical.
I don't care.
I think if you're gonna run for president, you gotta run for everyone, not just ventriloquist dummies.
Really?
Yeah, I think you can't just run for that small, select part of the American population.
Really? Jeez.
Well, have you thought any more about this presidential plan of yours?
I have.
Okay, so 2028 is your run year.
Yeah, it is.
Do you have a vice president pick?
You know, I haven't announced it yet, but I'll tell you.
If you got news for us, let us know.
My vice president will be Charlie McCarthy.
Charlie's your running mate.
Yeah, of course he is.
Did he agree to this?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
So he didn't agree to this.
Okay, fine, didn't.
Did you even tell him?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
So, are you pretty serious on this presidential bid of yours?
Of course I am.
You know, it's a little early to announce a run for president. I mean, the election was pretty recently.
Yeah, so...
So I think it's a bit early to, start a run.
So what?
So, I think it's a mistake to announce your candidacy so early.
What do you mean?
What I'm saying is, you're making a mistake and you're killing your momentum.
So you actually think I can win? Cool!
That's not what I said.
There's definitely what you said.
What I said is, be strategic.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you let us know what what are some things you're going to do on your first day as president?
Yeah, as President of the United States, the first things I will do is free the ventriloquist dummies in jail.
You're going to free the dummies in jail?
Yeah.
Groucho, I'm telling you, you're not going to get many votes if you just run for ventriloquist dummies. You got to be a president of the people.
I am.
Okay, so do you have any other plans on your first day other than freeing captive ventriloquist dummies?
I do.
What would that be?
I'm gonna sign executive orders, 3 to the exact.
3 executive orders?
Yeah,
What would those be?
I'm getting there. The executive orders I will sign will affect people who are rude to ventriloquist dummies.
People who are rude to ventriloquist dummies.
Yeah.
Groucho, this campaign of yours isn't going to work.
Why?
Because the population of ventriloquist dummies is this compared to all the Americans. I mean, you're a very small minority group.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is the population of ventriloquist dummies is simply not enough, and it's not gonna get you votes.
Yeah, all the dummies will vote for me.
Yeah, but there's like millions of American citizens who will not.
Okay.
So can you tell us any other things you'll change when you get into office? I can't believe I'm saying that.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
What else are you gonna change?
I will change.
I thought you knew this.
I do, okay?
What else will you change?
One thing I'll change is the healthcare system.
Healthcare system?
Yeah, that's what I said.
What exactly would you fix in our healthcare system?
Well, for one thing, we know it's a mess.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah,
But how, in which form is it a mess?
meaning ventriloquist dummies they are literally not treated fairly by these medical companies.
Groucho, ventriloquist dummies can't take medication.
What?
You can't take medication.
Yes, I can.
Groucho, I don't really think we need to argue over this
Why not?
because it's pointless. So I think we need to. I'm just going to tell you from a friend's standpoint.
You're my friend.
Yes,
Okay.
from a friend's standpoint, I would seriously just ditch this presidential campaign you have.
Why?
I'm looking out for you, and it's not going to work.
Why would you say that?
Because everything you've told me will just not. You're just not going to get the popular vote.
Why not?
So, if you're so convinced on this presidential run, I'll ask you one more question.
What?
My last question is, what is your plan to win, like, the Electoral College?
The what?
The Electoral College.
What is that?
It means the votes you need to be elected president.
I do?
You don't know anything about this.
No, I don't.
Groucho, look, we don't have time to explain the entire process of the Electoral College
Why not?
because we'd be here all day.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Yeah. So, we're gonna leave the audience with that. I think they've heard enough from you, Groucho.
No, I haven't.
I appreciate your enthusiasm on this presidential bid of yours, but I'm telling you respectfully, it's not gonna work.
We'll see about that.
Are you gonna tell Charlie that you've identified him as your running mate?
Of course I am.
Okay. Groucho, we're gonna say goodbye to the audience.
I don't want to go yet. Come on.
Groucho, we have to say goodbye.
Okay, gosh.
Right. So, say goodbye to the audience. And if you got any more news on this presidential campaign of yours, keep us informed.
I will.
So, thanks for appearing on the show. And we look forward to hearing if something else comes up with this magnificent bid of yours.
What are you saying?
We're saying goodbye.
Okay, see ya.